Hello guys, welcome back to a new video. So the other day I received an interesting question and I decided to make a video about. Alright, so let me show you the question. I received that via an email, alright, and here we go. So, hey man, hope you're doing good. Been watching your videos lately. Can you maybe talk about what to do when you don't really know if you should hold or close a trade? Like I get stuck in that spot a lot and it messes me up. So, first of all, props to this guy because for asking the right questions, because you don't see these questions often in the trading space. Everyone is busy with what is the best entry model or the best style of trading or concept, but few people talk about these things. And these things, guys, these hidden micro problems that you face on a daily basis, they are the real reason that messes up your trading. These situations where you don't know what to do. And if you don't have an answer for every time you face a situation like this, you're gonna have a different reaction based, or you're gonna have a different decision based on your mentality that day. All right, so you need to have a protocol. You need to understand that situation, and you already have a plan for it, and not react at that particular time. All right, so we're gonna talk about this subject in this video. All right, so let me show you an example in the chart, and we're gonna go from there. All right, I'm also in a trade right now on Bitcoin. I hope it goes in my favor. We are up 0.8 R or something, but here's the analysis. I was waiting for a sweep above these highs and a quick a rejection. It didn't happen, so we traded deeper into that imbalance, and then we have a shift in market structure. So we're gonna see how this plays out. Anyway, let me get back to our subject. Alright, so we're gonna take this trade, for example, and I'm gonna answer your question using this one only. I'm gonna be very brief in this video. So imagine from here, you took the trade, alright? You took it right at this point, or maybe at this point when price returned back at this pullback into this imbalance, whatever. So if I ask you, why did you enter this trade? What made you take a long position from here? So what you're gonna do, naturally, you're gonna start stating the confluences that you had or that you found that price is going to the upside. For example, you're gonna say that we have overall we are bullish, right, on the higher time frame. Overall we are bullish. We had a higher time frame sweep and rejection from here, continuation sweep. We have a big displacement to the upside. Price is clearly trying to trade to this highs right here. All right, you also now you're gonna go to the lower time frames and you're gonna say that we had a sweep and an immediate rejection from this imbalance right here. You're gonna go lower to the lower time frames, and you're gonna see that we have a break of structure here, all right, above this high with an energetic move, leaving imbalances, all right, that suggests now the buyers in control, and now you're gonna take an entry. All right, so what did you do right here? You basically stated all the things that supports the idea to go long. All right, so let me go back to that picture again. So you don't know if you should hold or close a trade. Okay, now you are in that trade. You are full confident with this long. You did all your homework. But suppose that you are here. So price it this range and back and forth here, and now you are at this point right here. All right, all right, so now suppose that you are at this point right here, and now you're stuck. Now you don't know if if you should hold or close a trade. Now let me ask you this one more time, the same question. I don't want to give you a standard way or a very specific way that is related to technical analysis or market structure that you will see and you're gonna close it straight. No, I'm gonna give you a universal way, a standard way that everybody can understand and not just exclusive to your style of trading, but universal. All right. So if I ask you this, from here, from this point, all right, why do you think price should go up from here? Or what are the confluences that price should go up from here? And ask yourself also this question. Do we have the possibility that we can go down from here? All right. And compare that to here. All right. To this. For here, pretty much all the confluences, everything was suggesting the long. But here, things have changed. All right. Now, you don't have those lower time frame confirmations like here. All right. Things have changed. Here you have this a break of structure, leaving these imbalances. But here, it is not the same. Here, we are in a range. Price is unable to trade to the upside. All right. We have this major resistance area right here that is pushing price multiple times, right? So imagine that you are taking a trade for the first time right here, because it basically returned to your entry one more time. So instead of relying on the confluences and the idea of going long from where you entered from here, do your analysis one more time here. All right, ask yourself, is price likely to go to the upside right now with all of this resistance area right here? No, the higher time frame ideal and everything is still the same, but you didn't rely on that alone. You also relied on the lower time frame confluences and confirmations. So ask yourself, are those confirmations are present in this particular point right here? And when you ask yourself these questions, it's clearly that the probability of going higher from here is not the same as it was here. All right, things have changed, and instead of relying on this initial ideal and going with the principle of it's either stop loss or TP or I'm okay with taking a loss or whatever, reevaluate the situation right here. Imagine that you didn't take a trade from here. Suppose that you have missed this long from here and you log into the chart and you find price here at this point. So ask yourself, would you take that entry from here? Would you take that long? Most probably not. Okay. But since you did enter this entry from here and price came back to here, now it feels like you're stuck in that spot. All right. It feels like you don't know what to do. Just because you already taken entry from here, you are already in that position. And let me tell you this, one of the reasons why you are stuck in this and you don't know what to do, it's because the possibility of exiting the trade right here and then price actually trades to the upside and take your TP. And believe it or not, that can be even worse than taking a loss. All right, because if you take a loss, you took this long with the expectations that it can be a loser. You know that you don't have 100% win rate, so a losing trade, it will maybe make you upset for some time, but you know that there's always the possibility of taking a loss. So you're not gonna lose sleep over that. But closing at the break even right here or even a small loss from here and then price go to your TP, that's not the same thing. All right, this can really hurt you emotionally and it can affect your decisions later on and when you face the same situation in the upcoming days. All right, because now you feel like you did something wrong. All right, you feel like you're stupid, you're a fool. You should have trusted your long idea from here that you took it from here, and you feel like the market fooled you. And sometimes the moment you exit the trade, the next candle or two candles, it will expand to the upside and take your TP. and that can really affect you. All right, so that's why we're really hesitant on exiting a trade that we feel like it's going to lose. All right, so when you understand the core or the root cause of what you're experiencing right now, you can make better decisions next time. And this is what I try to do in this video, try to make you understand the situation and how you can objectively look at it. All right, when you feel like you're stuck and you don't know whether you should trade or you should close that trade or keep it open, ask yourself this simple question: if I didn't take the entry earlier, would I take an entry from here? If yes, you would take this entry, even if you missed this one right here and you want to take this, then keep it. If the answer is no, then it is a low probability trade. Simple as that. All right, so I hope I answered your question, and if you have any other questions, you can always DM me on my Twitter account, email me, or leave a comment down below, and I'll answer you as soon as I can. Now, happy trading and good luck.